Hello, everyone. I'm Pope McElvey. I want to welcome all of you to our international team Zoom call. We do this every week, same time, same link on your computer or your phone, however you get to us. It always works at this time on Tuesday afternoon and evening. So thank you for joining us. This is an international call. We have folks with us from Europe, from Denmark, from Northern Ireland, from all over the place. And of course, I'm here in the United States. So welcome to all of you, especially those of you who are taking a look at getting involved with our company and our products, getting involved in the CBD industry. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to talk about what is happening in our industry that makes it such an outstanding opportunity. So a special welcome to those of you either live with us right now or watching this recording who are looking at getting involved. We're going to be sharing a lot of information with you today about the growth of our industry and how we fit into it and what gives us some very, very special advantages. I have to say to you that I am so excited to be involved with the CBD industry and with Ctfo in particular. Several years ago, I had actually retired. I'd been involved in the network marketing industry for over 45 years. I made the decision to retire after a successful career in the industry, thinking that that was it for me. I was going to spend the rest of my time with my grandkids and my wife and just enjoying life. And then Ctfo came along with the CBD line of products, and I could not resist. I had to get involved because I could look and see what was going on and where it was going to go into the future. And I saw it as the dream opportunity that I had been looking for and trying to create my entire career in network marketing. And even though I had been able to do the business very successfully for all those years, I had never seen anything quite like this with an industry that was booming and that I could get involved with. So what I'd like to do right now is I'd like to share my screen with you so we can go through some slides. But before I do that, I want to welcome back to our call someone that all of you know and love and who is a leader for our European organization. Fergus Kane has been on holiday for the last couple of weeks. And Fergus, thanks for getting back and being on the call today. I'm excited to have you back and excited to have you go back to work, my friend. So why don't you say a few words?
Well, with that in mind, Pope, going back to work, nothing better than having the back to work hat with me. So changing the future outcome, this is what I'm certainly happy to wear, this cap. And it's a pleasure to be here this evening. And I think every one of us need a holiday. So it's just a time to reboot the brain, relax and chill. And I certainly did that. But the last 2 days, I had the itch on the trigger to get going. So in my last day, I did some canvassing and I called to a couple of health shops in Malaga and I called to 2 veterinary clinics. And there was the veterinary clinics that I got very positive reception. They had heard about CBD, they knew about it, but they couldn't believe the range of products that we had. So I've great hope to do some business in Spain with veterinary clinics. The other thing that happened to me on holiday that was interesting, being Irish-blooded, I'm a soft target for mosquitoes. So I had no escape in the lift. This bloody mosquito by myself in, and I thought I got rid of it, but of course, a couple of hours later, I discovered, bang, 2 bites. And I said, this is a great opportunity to try the 1000 10X Pure. And I have to say, folks, it was unbelievable. Within about an hour and a half, 2 hours, what was the bump had completely gone. And I only put a couple of, about 2 drops on it. And now I met a lady today who was in Spain the same time. She got a mosquito bite. She was in the health and nutrition business. Pope knows her. And she tried another product. I said, look at mine. When did you get your bite? Look at mine. It's nearly vanished completely, you know. So it really gelled that is the anti-inflammatory. That is the antihistamine aspect of the CBD and how powerful this new product is. So, you know, it's to say the life coaches, etc. The universe has given us all these messages, and I certainly got a message in the lift. Yeah, 10x Pure 1000. You little buggers are zapped out. So it's great to be back, Pope. Over to you. Just that's all I wanted to say. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you, Fergus, for sharing that that great story. And of course, we're finding out every day new things that this new 10x Pure 1000 does for people, and it affects many different things as this product does. So we're talking about changing the future outcome. That's the name of our company, Ctfo, changing the future outcome of everyone's health and prosperity. And that's what our company is about. And we're involved in an industry that is exploding, folks. I just pulled up today from an article, and I posted it up on our Facebook pages if you want to read the entire article. But I pulled a little piece out of it I'd like to read for you about the growth of our industry. It says, so the question is just how big could the CBD market be? Predictive analysis and market research company Brightfield Group believes it has the answer. In a newly released report from Brightfield, the company is calling for a year-over-year CBD product sales growth in the United States of 706% in 2019 to around $5 billion. And that's not a typo. And sales of $23.7 billion by 2023. Comparatively, about $620 million worth of CBD products were sold last year in the United States. Growing CBD revenue from about $620 million to 208 in 2018 to $23.7 billion by 2023 works out to a compound annual growth rate of a whopping 107%. Compare that to some of the most robust broad-based growth estimates for cannabis, which call for a growth rate of around 25%. And you can see why CBD is all the buzz on Wall Street. And it is all the buzz on Wall Street. And we're starting to see a lot of these CBD companies that have gone public. Their stocks are growing very rapidly. And the opportunity that investors see to get involved in this industry is out there, and they're taking advantage of it. So what does this mean for us? We are going to be growing we are growing actually, as part of that industry. To give you a little bit of a background on us, Ctfo started in 2015 as a weight loss company with a copyrighted pay plan. We still have that pay plan. With a business model for free websites, and by December of 2017, the company's sales were $39,000 a month. That's not a great deal of growth between 2015 and 2017, but it's solid. The company was doing well. They were profitable, and things were looking nice if you wanted to be a nice little company selling weight loss products. But Ctfo saw the vision of what was coming in the CBD industry. And in 2018, January 2018, they launched the CBD line of products with 24 CBD products. At the time, I talked to one of the founders of the company. I said, you guys have got to be kidding me. You're going to launch this thing with 24 CBD products all at the same time? Are you crazy? And they said, don't worry about it, Pope. We have it under control. And certainly they do. We've had very, very few back orders on products, and the ones that we've had have been very, very short. So they've managed tremendous growth, which by December of 2018, just a little less than a year later, they were doing $2 million in sales. One of the big highlights that came in 2018 was that they purchased ownership in 10x Pure Manufacturing Company. We'll talk a lot more about 10x Pure as we go through this presentation. In early 2019, they completed an exploratory scientific endeavor on 10x Pure, and they launched 10x Pure Gold Super 1000. You just heard Fergus talking about that and the results that he's gotten. And this product is specifically formulated for extra strength relief. I will tell you that it is specifically formulated to deal with pain and inflammation. But of course, because of regulations here in the United States and in most countries around the world, we're not able to make any kind of claims for the product. So we're not making a claim. We simply say that it's formulated for extra strength relief. Now, what is it about CBD that has got people so excited? Well, this is a graphic that shows you, and by the way, that little bear in the middle is a CBD gummy bear. It's loaded up with CBD, another way of getting it into your body. But if you take a look around the perimeter of the little CBD bear, you'll see a listing of many of the things that the research, early research in some cases, but certainly the research has shown that CBD is capable of doing a lot of good for a lot of people with some very, very serious conditions. And by the way, if you want to check this out for yourself, just go to the internet, Google any condition and CBD. So for example, you might Google epilepsy and CBD, or you might Google diabetes and CBD, or you might Google anxiety and CBD, or pain and CBD. That's one great way to educate yourself without listening to a presentation by me. You could go to another source completely independent of me, and you can find out that what we're saying is just the tip of the iceberg of what CBD is capable of doing. Now, so what's very, very important for people to understand is that they must choose an effective CBD oil, or we also call it hemp oil. Our CBD oil is full spectrum hemp oil. Now, we do make what is called an isolate CBD oil as well, which is designed for people who are very, very particular about wanting to get an exact CBD concentrate only. It has not been shown through the research, isolate has not been shown to be as effective as full spectrum CBD oil. So that is what we primarily market, and our flagship product, which we're going to talk about in a minute, is certainly the full spectrum. That way you get all the benefits of the entire plant. The hemp needs to be grown organically. One of the problems with hemp is that it is a bioconcentrator, which means it absorbs toxins from the soil. So whatever the soil condition is, if it's been used to grow plants chemically with herbicides, pesticides, fertilizers, chemical fertilizers, that stuff is in the soil, and a hemp plant will bioaccumulate it, bioconcentrate it into the plant, and which means that it could be in the oil that people are getting, unless it is the oil goes through a cold CO2 extraction process, which is the optimal way to do it. The CBD oil needs to be GMP certified. That means that it is certified that it is manufactured in a facility that is good manufacturing practices certified. In order to get that certification, a manufacturer has to go through quite a bit of evaluation by our federal government in order to be certified. And then one of the key things is they have to certify in every single product that comes out of that facility that what is on the label is what is in the product. Also very important is independent third-party lab verification of what is in the product. So if you walk into a shop that's selling CBD, or you go online and you see CBD for sale, one of the key things that you absolutely must do is make sure that you're able to view a independent third-party lab report that absolutely shows the purity and the potency of the product that you're buying. It's important because actually many products that have been sold in the marketplace and that are being sold in the marketplace are mislabeled. High percentages of them do not contain the CBD that they say they have in them. And in some cases, they contain no CBD. So the third-party lab report is key to this. We're going to talk about bioavailability a little bit more in just a moment. So I'm going to skip on down because I want to show you what our company does, the extent that we go to. As you can see, this is one of our bottles here. you can see that there is a QR code printed on the bottle itself, on the label. On the bottom of the bottle is a lot number so that you can go to, you can scan the QR code, or you can just go to the website, the www.verifyhemp.com website, enter into the box the batch number of the product, which again is on the bottom of the bottle, click on the magnifying glass, and it'll bring up the certified laboratory report that shows you exactly what's in that product. So every single product that we have, and by the way, we have over 75 CBD products in our line right now. That's, remember I said we started at 24, we have 75 now. All of these bottles have the QR code on it and the lot number where you can check to see exactly what's in it so that you know you're getting what's on that label. We talked a minute ago, I said I was going to talk a little bit more about the 10X Pure Structured Oxygenated Oil. This is really, really important because this was the first big step in our company's taking control. Really, ultimately, we will have control of the marketplace because of this technology. Even with all of the CBD oils that are out there and all the claims that are made about CBD oil, the reality is that absorption on CBD oils can be as low as 6%. That means that when you buy a 30 milliliter bottle of CBD oil that's 500 milligrams, you're only going to get 6% of that actually absorbed into your body. This is crazy, because that means that what you're spending for the CBD oil that you're buying, when the concentrate, when the bioavailability, the absorption is that low, it means that that becomes a lot more expensive, because a lot of what you're putting into your body really has no effect. What we want is the CBD, because that's what has the effect. The 10X Pure Structured Oxygenated Oil is a patented product only available through our company. We have the worldwide exclusive on it. And what it does is it makes the CBD hydrophilic. It is a hydrophilic technology. What does that mean? Hydrophilic means that it has an affinity for water. And since we are primarily water beings, and depending on the organ in the body, it can be as low as 65%, as high as 90% water. That's what we are, believe it or not, folks. That's the truth. We're primarily water. So this is one of the reasons that CBD in all the other products that are out there is so poorly absorbed, because it's trying to mix oil with water. We all know what that is. When you put oil with water, it floats on the surface of the water. It does not mix. It does not dissolve in the water. So this technology makes our CBD oil hydrophilic, which means that it absorbs into the water, which is in our body, and absorbs very, very effectively. So we're getting a high percentage of CBD actually delivered to our system. So the 10X Pure was the first big breakthrough that we had that separates us. The next one is the 10X Pure Protect CBD A. Now, CBD A is a cannabidiolic acid, which is raw, unprocessed cannabinoid. And what we know about CBDA is that it is very effective for fighting pain and inflammation, anxiety, and many, many other conditions. Here's the thing. When you look at a CBD plant growing on a farm, or a field of CBD plants, or hemp plants, excuse me, let me correct myself. When you look at a field of hemp plants growing on a farm, we think there's CBD there, but there is no CBD. What is there is CBDA. That is the raw, unprocessed form of CBD, which is in the acid form. CBDA has been shown to be as much as 100 times more potent than CBD and more effective than CBD. But what happens is that CBDA is the precursor to CBD, which means that under certain conditions like heat and time, the CBDA form of CBD degrades and it converts to CBD. So 10X Pure, what we found in the research is that 10X Pure protects the CBDA that's in the oil from degradation and preserves something like 65% of the CBDA in our product. The initial research indicates, as I said, that CBDA is 100 times more potent. 10X Pure makes CBDA more bioavailable because that's what the 10X Pure does. 10X Pure makes CBDA water soluble, again, hydrophilic, and CBDA is a pure natural COX-2 inhibitor. Now, what is a COX-2 inhibitor? Well, there's a type of drug out there called an NSAID, which it stands for non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug. And these drugs are very commonly used to block or modulate COX-2 enzymes, which are closely associated with pain and inflammation in the body. These drugs have been used for a long time. They have some serious side effects. And of course, they work. They do block the COX-2 enzyme. So they're very effective for that purpose. The problem is that it also has a downside. It has the negative side. But the 10X Pure Gold Super 1000 is a natural COX-2 enzyme inhibitor. It has no side effects whatsoever. It uses the 10X Pure delivery technology to get it absorbed into the system very effectively. It is a full spectrum. What they've done with this is they've combined a full spectrum CBD oil with isolate CBD to amp up the potency, and then have added additional CBD A in the raw form to this product. And boy, if you've used the standard CBD oils of any kind, whether it's ours or any other companies, and you take this product and put it under your tongue, you know immediately you've got something much more potent than you do with anything else that you've ever used. And I have tested a lot of CBD products. I've never experienced anything like this 10X Pure Gold Super 1000. The Super 1000 is enriched with 20 times more CBDA than our standard 10X Pure, and our standard 10X Pure, because it protects the CBDA in that product, has a lot of CBDA in it, but nothing compared to the Super 1000. Here's the first little note here about the market for pain and inflammation. It's 100 million people here in the United States alone who are dealing with pain and inflammation. It's a $600 billion market, and this product is going to give us huge advantages into that market. Let's look at the comparison of CBDA, now that we've talked about how important it is, comparison of CBDA to other CBD oils. And we're even going to compare it to our own 10X Pure. But let's take a look at a standard CBD oil, 500 milligram CBD oil, contains 0.01 milligrams of CBD A, of CBD, and of that 0 to 3 milligrams of CBD A. Our 10X Pure full spectrum CBD oil, this is not the Super 1000, but it contains 0.31 milligrams of CBD and 16 milligrams per serving of CBD A. When you look over here at the Super 1000, look at what we have here. We've got 6 milligrams per serving of CBD A that is delivered and absorbed into the system when this product is taken. That is an enormous difference, comparing 6 milligrams per serving to 0.01 milligrams for standard CBD oils and 0.31 milligrams even for our own very, very effective, high quality 10X Pure standard CBD oil drops. Very, very powerful product. This is the market. I want to talk about the market because this is from a business perspective. What is it? We're just looking at a few here for pain and inflammation, sleep, anxiety, energy, anti-aging. The markets are enormous. As I said earlier, 600 billion for pain and inflammation here in the United States alone. For sleep, globally, 49 billion to 79 billion by 2022. Anxiety, 18 billion by 2025. The market is huge, and this is only a few market categories. There are many of them that are even a little bit smaller than this, but represent billions of dollars in potential sales that are out there This product solves the problem that the drugs that are used to address these issues solve or attempt to solve. The 10x Pure 1,000 milligram gold addresses all of these issues safely and with no side effects. We also have a great hair growth product. We have many products, but the hair growth is another one that has really taken off. And in these pictures, we have pictures of women before and after. The results of using our hair growth program with Anagain, which is a patented product. We don't hold the patent on that, but we use it in our product with CBD. Very, very effective. As you can see, I love this picture right here because it really shows what this product is doing. And this is a woman here after 4 weeks of using our hair growth program. Look at how thick her hair has come in there on top of her head. Let me just tell you something, folks. Women are far more vain than us guys are about losing their hair. And as women age, just like us guys, their hair starts thinning out for many of them. And this is an issue that they are frustrated about and looking for answers to, and we have the answer. We have over 75 CBD products in our product line. One of the things that I like to say is that we are the one-stop shopping website for CBD products, your website, because when you join us as an associate, you will get our website. You'll get the free websites that we have, which will allow people to come and purchase these products, and you will be paid commissions on every product that's purchased through your website. We offer a 60-day money-back guarantee, 60-day empty bottle money-back guarantee. That leads the industry in terms of the guarantee that our company offers compared to other companies that are out there. So the question is, why not get started today? We're looking at a $22 billion market by 2022. We give you all the tools that you need to take advantage of the growth of that market, to get involved, to participate, and to prosper from it. You've got a free wholesale CBD dispensary through your website, the back office platform, no charge, your marketing websites, no charge, no cost to get started with us whatsoever, training and support, no charge. The company pays out all of the CV that's in the compensation, which is unusual for a network marketing company because that means there is no breakage in our plan. All the commissions that are available are paid out to our associates. 75 top quality products and a 60-day money-back guarantee. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what could be better than this, and I don't think there is anything better than this. So I want to just close out by saying thank you for listening. I hope you've learned a lot about what we have to offer. And if you're not involved with our company, I hope you're going to get involved right away. I'm going to stop the recording right now, and we will keep the line open to talk a little bit more. Did you want to say something, Fergus? Unmute yourself.
Okay, I met a guy in the last 24 hours who's into golf promotions, and he would know Phil Nicholson, and is how to say, a golf promoter in that he searches for new talent. But he quite categorically, we all had the feeling that Tiger Woods, when he won the Masters, was choosing gummies. And he said, of course, Tiger's on the gummies. And so was Phil Nicholson on the gummies. And, he verified the story that I had heard, that the PGA was asked when Bubba Watson was signed up with a CBD company, whether what about the product? How did it affect him? And Buddha said, yeah, I feel more relaxed on the course with it. So the PGA official was asked, was it legal? And he said, yes, absolutely. And he was asked by the NBC News, was there many people taking the product? And the PGA official was very smart. And he said, well, if you asked me that question last year, I would have said none. He says, ask me that question at the end of the year and they'll be all on it. So there's a huge exposure for the product, and obviously I'm a keen golfer, so it's a great market to know about. So that's it from me.
Yeah, absolutely. It is a great market for golfers. It's a great market for everyone because everyone can benefit from this product. But it's good to see the professional golfers out there with CBD logos on their caps and shirts, and it just gets the information out there to more people. It further legitimizes a product that is a very legitimate, very effective product. We're going to see that from a lot of personalities, a lot of celebrities, sports, entertainment. Already are seeing it with certain entertainment people coming out with their own brands. So, some people would say, well, with all of that going on and all of these people promoting CBD products, how can this be a great business for you? Because there's so much competition out there. And the reality is that the competition is also the education. They're the ones that are that are opening people's minds to what the product is. All we have to do is let people know what we have. And once they try ours, especially this 10X Gold, oh my gosh, man, they never turn back because this product is so powerful and so effective. So with that, I'm going to say thank you to all of you for joining us today. If you haven't already gotten started, do it right away. You'll be glad you did. Thank you much.